Hello, Bernice.
Hello, dear.
So, okay. Hello, world. Let's talk about the Spanish Inquisition, okay?
Yes.
It really just started off with a conversation.
An idea we just had. We were just talking.
Just talking, amongst ourselves.
Ourselves alone.
Alone. And it involved just, having everyone be the same in terms of religion and their beliefs and whatnot. Because we figured, if everyone's the same, then... What, I'm trying to say something.
Well, you mentioned before that if everyone was the same, no world wars.
No hunger. The fashion sense would be the same.
Well, no, I disagree about that. I wouldn't want the fashion sense to be the same. It's boring. That is boring.
Yes, but eventually it becomes confusing, Fine. I remember discussing this. Oh, right. Spanish Inquisition took around
1400 something.
Yeah, it was like 1450 something. So you were about...
I was at 300 something.
300-ish.
Yeah.
And I was about 200.
We were babies.
We were. We had this idea. And, we presented it to a few people. And little did we know that people are fucking insane.
Mental.
They took this thing and they ran for it. And it went out of our hands completely.
What a wonderful idea.
Let's distort it, twist it into one of those little Twizzly sticks. Well, they're called Twizzlers.
I like the pull and peel ones. Mm-hmm. They were the pull and peel Twizzlers.
Exactly.
Bonkers. No.
Bonkers. Yeah. I was thinking you were
I want to say mental.
Mental and bonkers at the same time. I had a video like this a lot. Previously, where I tried to say quips and quarks at the same time, but it ended up coming out as quarks. It was strange. Besides the point. In terms of the Spanish Inquisition, let's see. One day we're sitting by ourselves having this conversation. Lovely conversation, tea, bread. There wasn't much in terms of meat back then. It was all rotting. We didn't have.
I don't eat it.
Then the next day, we were surrounded by blood, dead people, living people who are soon to be dead, and people falling off of buildings, dead babies. If you could imagine hell. And then add in hypocrisy, sugar, because there was lots of tea. There was just lots of tea. I realized. Bloody tea everywhere. Green tea was invented. Chamomile. And that's... Well, then the Inquisition wasn't that bad because I love tea.
But we can't dismiss the Inquisition because we had tea, though. People fucked up our ideas.
True, but they...
No, I'm not gonna, say, okay, good for the Inquisition because they gave us tea. They gave me chamomile tea. No! Stop.
Well, you have to admit it was entertaining for about 40 or 5 years. What, 45 years, sorry. Yeah. I once saw this one person stick a piece of dynamite inside this one person's stomach. And they literally exploded like confetti. Now, here's the thing. I usually don't enjoy blood and gore in that way, but you have to admit it was kind of festive. You were there.
I was the one who did it. I don't think you remember.
Oh my god, that was you. Oh my god.
Pre-birthday present because I know you wanted a surprise that was a pen.
Oh, it was fantastic.
You're welcome.
It doesn't really happen anymore these days.
No.
Now people have morals. Suddenly they have morals. But then again, the Holocaust was about the same thing. Yes, it was. Holocaust was not a laughing matter in the least. I'm not going to say that the Spanish Inquisition wasn't that bad, but I'm going to say the Holocaust was worse in almost every way. Every single way.
Absolutely.
Still, there were some fun... No, there were no fun times in the Holocaust.
Did you even say that? What are you thinking?
Well, we've been to Auschwitz before.
Yes, we have.
Before the Holocaust. And it was a lovely place, dancing, music. You know, every once in a while someone fucked up and they got shot in the head or something. But you know, it was still a good time most of the time. And then they converted the place to fucking Armageddon. Oh my god! Try going there today. Try going there today. At least where it was. You still feel it. You still feel it. You know, the pain and the anguish. Bastards. And absolutely no fashion sense. Nazis didn't know how to dress for the fucking.
What's this?
What was this? You know what we're talking about? The fucking Hitler mustache. Oh yes. They would pencil it in, or try and grow it out. But you know, these kids were young. Don't think that Nazis were all old. You know, no. They were like 14 to 18 most of the time.
That's right.
I mean, they had to recruit the youngins. I mean, it was just disgusting. I mean, I've never seen more grey in a suit before. Well,
That was the most disgusting aspect of the Holocaust for you. The grey suits and the awful mustache.
well, in terms of the fashion, yes.
I suppose.
I didn't see anyone exploding though. They were mostly.
Well, no, I didn't think at that point it was a laughing matter. I don't think it would make anyone feel better if I stuck dynamite in their intestines.